We are back with part 6, Kingdoms of Amalur, and we are following Brother Egan, or as he likes to call himself, Casmaran the Eternal. I don't know why, because that name is horrible. Casmaran the Eternal, it just sounds like something from frickin' King Arthur or some shit like that. I don't know. But we are using, look at that miss with that magic. That was so fail. I'm just kind of casually walking along. You know, these boggarts are cute. I don't really want to hurt them at first. But then they start to attack you, and then if you could hear the volume loud enough, I'm not entirely sure how it sounds like right now, but sometimes they laugh weird, and it's just like, holy shit, I just want to kill this thing, I don't want to be around it. That made so much damage, it just pretty much took out his whole life right there. But yeah, at least Brother Egan survived and did not perish to some cute little boggarts. Until they start laughing, then they're scary as shit. It's like, I just feel like killing them after, oh god, I can't explain. Whatever. Take them out from afar. That's the best way to not hear their laughter. Once they get close, they start doing their thing. But, if you just keep arching them, just shoot them from afar and you won't hear them. But eventually, you just want to get kind of close. Kill them faster. Whenever you discover a new location, it always gives you that little pop-up. It can get kind of annoying, to be honest, at times. But, guys, I've been playing this game a lot. Now, I have over 6 hours on it already. And I want to just tell you, I love this game. It's actually great. In the beginning, I thought it wasn't going to be that great. I might as well have spent my money on Darkness 2. I should not have gotten this game. That's bull. This game is great. I'm like completely addicted to it right now. Even more so, sadly, I have to say, I'm more so addicted to it than I was, after I put 6 hours into Skyrim. Of course, I have like a couple days in Skyrim now, because Skyrim's as addicting as this game, but at 6 hours in Skyrim, I wasn't as, in love with the game as I am with this one. I don't know what it is about it. It's just so, it's well made. I'm gonna say that. Okay, now this is, I believe our first dungeon. It's not exactly a dungeon. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I'll just call it a cave for now, and because, well, it's really easy. All there are boggarts, and as we'll come across soon, sprites. When, we need to, pretty much what we're doing here is just trying to get, I should not have wasted it here. One thing to note is that never waste your reckoning on like small creatures like this, who you can easily kill without it. And I completely smashed this poor boggart. You can hear him, like, look, you can see him looking. Shit, I completely messed up there. You can see him holding up his hand like, no, don't do it. And I just smash him to pieces, body and all. That was horrible of me. I'm a horrible person. Guys, watch out for those things, like little magical things. And he's so stupid. He's just kind of running through like, that's all I thought of. Oh, God. Brother Egan, what are we going to do with you? But yes, guys, pretty much... So this guy has some weird fantasy in his head that his name is Casmaran the Eternal, and here are the sprites. They kind of just popped up. I really want to get these lutations. But yeah, he has some fantasy in his head that he can become like as powerful as a fae or something. And so pretty much he's getting conned by some Dokofar who he thinks look like fae, just because of the ears, but obviously they're not, considering we are Dokofar, and pretty much it's because we're not blue. But yeah, he thinks he can become a fae just by getting a certain item to them. And this item is this hood, this magical hood, which we're about to go find right now. This place is somewhat booby-trapped, especially those magical wards that popped up, but it's really nothing. Quite simple to the stuff I've been facing in the last 6 hours. Literally played this game for 3 hours straight when I got home today. That was great. It's just so awesome. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. The sprites are kind of annoying because they do kind of fly around. They're like little pixie elf things. Annoying, but just take them out and all will be well. Here's another one. Once you get into the great thing about this game is that once you get into a combo, like with the staff right there, then they can't do anything about it. They can't back off, because most enemies, or the ones I faced, at least as of now, don't have shields. So without a shield, they don't have. Here we go, to fine iron kite shields. I'll just take that. But yeah, the ones without shields, I don't think maybe you do fight like other humans with shields eventually, but I haven't found any now. It's just pretty much the only humans I fought are just like bandits and other stuff. So, but then again, it's only been 6 hours, so I don't know. Maybe we'll fight some fellow knights or something like that. But yeah, so no shields. So they become really easy to combo, of course. They could have blocked it if they had a shield, but then since they don't, they just become... Your combos only finished once, you use when you hit the button enough times. Most combos last for 3 to 4 attacks, but then they kind of just, they die out then. That's cool though. It's no big deal, you just keep attacking again once they fall to the ground. Normally after your combo finishes, if it does enough damage, then the enemy will fall to the ground. So this guy is completely fooled. Something's wrong with him. I should have known it from the start when he started just running through those traps like an idiot, but I think there's something wrong with this guy. We should watch out for him, make sure he doesn't do anything too stupid, or he already has. But deciding names, Malik the Nefarious, well, that's worse than Casmaran the Eternal, because Malik. Okay, I'm done. Stupid wardens there. I should have checked for that. I guess I couldn't really. I have to get to this somehow. I mean, maybe I had to take the hit. Those little circular things on the ground, though, yeah. So if you step on those, well, that's when the little magical bombs come. And the second you take the Selkie hood, all these stupid little sprites come up. So it's just our job to beat them down. Now, staff is pretty good here, but as we'll see later on in my other KOA Reckoning videos, I started to use the Great Sword and I keep the bow. I use the bow a lot still, constantly. Keep on using the bow just because I love the long range thing. But the Great Sword I do use a lot as well now, just because of the sheer power. The thing about staves is that they aren't that powerful unless your mage is good, and my might is a lot higher than my sorcery level, so that's why I decided to just kind of stick with the melee weapons, daggers, long swords, great swords, hammers, the such. Mostly great swords, but I use the others as well. And kind of stay away from the scepters and the staves. Okay, let's get going. So we have found the hood. We have completed Egan's quest. Well, before we get back with Egan, we have to kind of... So Egan thought, remember, he thought that he no longer had to be a priest, he could just kind of become all powerful wizard or something like that. Some crap, I don't know how much coke this guy's done, but he's done quite a bit, so we had to move on. We have to fix him. Now the only way we can do that is by convincing him that the people he's working for are idiots. Of course, we run into some bandits here, so I'm just gonna go to a little beat down mode with my staff. Yeah, I hate when that happens, right? You get back and you get attacked from the back. I'm trying to combo this guy, and then at least I have that good staff finishing fire move, but I'm trying to combo this guy, and then I just get taken out from the back, and then it ruins my combo. It's like a combo breaker. Combo breaker. Right, moving on. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes I just rely on archery when I'm too lazy to kind of just run up and just smash them with my staff. So I'm like, screw that, just kind of shoot them. This person just comes running out of nowhere. I have no idea why she didn't attack before. But what I find is that with a lot of the bandits, a lot of the time they're just sitting there and just sleeping or doing sit-ups, push-ups. I've seen them do push-ups as well. They just do a lot of random crap. They don't really act. They're kind of dumb. I mean, a lot of the monsters in this game are apparently dumb, including some of the friendliest, like Egan. That's alright. We're finally here at the camp, and here are Egan's people who granted him faceship, if that's a word. I don't know. Arbos and Finna. Arbos and Fina. So they'll be here any second. They just kind of run along. You just have to wait here, and they should come.
I'm new to the Phalanx. I want to visit the gardens of East. Goodbye now.
Any second now. There we go. Our little Egan. Let's see, now you can just tell straight off Straight off just by looking at her, she is no fae. She looks like us. She is us. We're fellow Dakofar. And yet, right here, she attempts to kill us, or, you know, she could. But as you'll see, she pretty much just calls Egan an idiot, and that she's done that with multiple men. If you know what I mean. No, not that way. You perv. It's just me, actually. Forever alone. No, but, she and her brother are just deceivers and liars. And I managed to win this persuasion here. If I hit come and take it, she would have attacked us, but then with that persuasion 95%, that's a really good chance. You really can't go wrong with 95%. Let's go ahead and hit that, and I won. I mean, it succeeded, so we're gonna not have to fight. We became friendlies. All is good, and it's time to go. Well, we don't have to fight them. That's good. Because you never really know how powerful they could be. They said they've been around for a while, so it could have been a lot higher level than me. I'm not entirely sure how the leveling system works here in Kingdoms of Amalur, so I'm not going to really risk anything. Don't want to get an unnecessary death. I don't think I've died yet. I don't die for the first time until, like, part 17, I want to say. I think part 17. I don't know. And then Egan finally realizing that he's an idiot, but, you know, you can always forgive a guy. That's cool. So we're going to go back. He's finally going to lead us back to Brother Dwin. I forgot the guy's name. Dwinno? Shit. Dwinwell. I have to see, but, this one guy's name, I just can't remember. Normally, I always remember video game characters. Brother Egan. That's such an easy name to remember. But why would you name a guy Dwinno? Because it was not Dwindell. Dwindell, I can remember. But Dwinwell, we have a problem. Anyway, I love how, like, something looks so far away in this game, and then you just kind of get there in 5 minutes. Or, not 5 minutes. You just kind of get there in 30 seconds, and all, it's like, whoa, where'd the map go? I thought it was here any second. I don't know where I'm going with this. It just seems that everything happens faster. So this guy, Father... I'm not even gonna try. Gives us experience because we level up in the middle of a dialogue. Never seen that before. That is pretty cool. And we are going to level up. So that's pretty much the end of this video besides leveling up. Let's see what I choose. I can't really remember. I'm like level 10 now, so persuasion, that's always a good choice. No, looks like SgamingR does not want to go with it. Or younger SgamingR because this is in the past. Anyway, dispelling, good choice. There's a lot of wards and stuff over, magical wards and stuff over things in this game, so dispelling is always great to improve upon that. So that, you won't have to get injured while trying to get to that chest or something. Spend my items on finesse, those 3 experience points, and I think I'm going to stick with Brawler, because yeah, I think I just want to kind of stay at the melee path for now. Don't worry, guys. I do advance to Sorcerer. Sorry, not Sorcerer. Spell Sword. Because that's kind of like in these RPG games, I generally tend to always become Spell Swords, just because spells and swords are just a great combination. Rogue is pretty good too. Sword Rogue or Rogue Sword. I guess they don't really have a term for it. Like a rogue with the abilities of a sword. Or you could just go the Wanderer path, and that's really interesting, Wanderer path, which is the Rogue Spell Sword. That's a good name. But yeah, anyway guys, this commentary is coming to the end. It's already been around 14 minutes, 30 seconds, so I'll see you guys next Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning video, part 6. Have a good day. Sorry for getting really off topic in some things this video, I don't know. It's kind of late at night, it's just not my commentating time.